There's a CNN article outlining that the new Iranian president, Hassan Rouhani, is making a case to the American people that maybe we should end the so-called rivalry with the United States. He is saying that a constructive approach to many controversial issues, including the nuclear program, would actually be better for everybody. He says we must work together to end the unhealthy rivalries and interferences that fuel violence and drive us apart. He said this in an op-ed published Thursday evening on the Washington Post website. He says, to move beyond impasses, we need to aim higher. Rather than focusing on how to prevent things from getting worse, we need to think and talk, and that's a key word, and talk about how to make things better. He also said, we have never pursued or sought a nuclear bomb, and we are not going to do so. There's absolutely no question that this is PR in great part, targeted towards the United States. But the real question, Lewis, is whether it is honest and whether it could actually lead to a change in the relationship with Iran.
Right. But is this, I mean, we know how the last president operated, and he basically was just a puppet. I mean, how do we know that things are any different with this president?
We don't. I mean, there's two views on this. There's the view that this is finally a moderate president in Iran. He's been elected. Obama has more than 3 years left at this point in his last term. This is an opportunity that only comes once in a generation to really make change with regard to a diplomatic relationship that has been incredibly strained. At the same time, there are those who think, like Lewis is alluding to, that this is all a ruse, that you have the president out there saying one thing, and you have the actual regime that is influenced in great part by religion behind the scenes doing something very different. If we assume there is a level of honesty here, Lewis, it actually does represent a huge opportunity.
Definitely. And I hope this is really the case, because this could be the beginning of something very important. I mean, it would, I can't even describe how important this would be for the entire region over there.
You could ease tensions with Syria because Iran is in the background of a lot of the considerations in terms of of what's going on with Syria. You would dynamically change the need for the U.S. to be such a kind of almost like a parental type defender, protector of Israel if there was less of a perceived threat from Iran. I mean, there's so many ways in which this could help, but we'll see if it is an honest indication that there might be a change.